Hello Hoxo crew, hope you're well on Wednesday. I thought I would do a video post over my homework rather than typing something out, just because I'm probably better at speaking. Right, so my target audience, we deal a lot here at Park Avenue with public sector development, housing and property. So my main target audience is going to be heads and directors of place, but that can also be called environment, housing, planning, surveying. They have a lot of really different job titles, so that's been a bit of a challenge for me to sort of really pin that down. From doing a search, I can see I probably have around 1,200 relevant contacts, but I need to figure out how to sort of omit a few that are showing up there that aren't necessarily correct, so I haven't quite nailed it down, but around 1,200 relevant contacts. Most of the pains and difficulties most managers in the public sector have is to do with being unable to move forward on a lot of their plans and what they want to actually develop and deliver because of committee issues, members of the council, councillors actually stepping in and causing problems, and a lot of politics involved. Obviously, another issue they're having is working from home and how that can be quite a tough issue at the moment with children running around, etc. A lot of them mentioned how managing their teams remotely effectively and getting some efficiency out of them and keeping them motivated is very hard when they're not necessarily feeling motivated themselves. There's a lot of lack of direction from above within government at the moment, as we probably are aware of. But speaking to a chief executive I know, they're expected to deliver on quite a lot at the moment, but they're not being given much direction or resources to actually do it at the moment. Huge lack of funding, not really being able to push forward with recruitment needs right now. Most of the ambitions are kind of flipped on our side. So obviously most managers and directors want to deliver on the targets they've been given over the next 20, 30 years to get housing out and sort of deliver housing. They want to be productive as possible. They want to keep their team motivated. They want to have the resources delivered from the government that they are speaking about and making a lot of noise about to actually be delivered, rather than it being a lot of hot air. And finally, they're all trying to implement and find new ways to work effectively with things like Zoom and Teams, because prehistorically councils live in the Stone Age a little bit. So it's good for them to get into the modern day age and try and get more with the times, which they hope will help efficiencies. All right, well, that's enough rambling for me. Thanks a lot. See you all next week.